In this video, I've reset the NBA playoff bracket all the way back to the play-in, and all 20 teams included in this video, well, they're going to be getting a pretty nice boost here today in the form of a hometown dynamic duo. So for the Milwaukee Bucks, Latrell Sprewell and downtown Fred Brown, both born in the state of Wisconsin, both eligible to join the Bucks, and honestly, this is one of the more mid duos we'll see, unfortunately. I mean, compare that duo to the Chicago Bulls, where Dwayne Wade and George Mikan joined their hometown team. Unbelievable. Will they be able to carry Chicago out of the play-in? As we get to the Cavs, I'll point out the one caveat I made for this video, and that is no current day players applied to new teams. Otherwise, we would have had Steph and LeBron on the Cavs. Instead, we've got John Havlicek and Jerry Lucas. That's not bad. There aren't too many legends born in the state of Massachusetts, so the Celtics don't get too much better adding Bill Laimbeer and Dana Barros. Especially with the LA teams, it would have got really confusing if I use current day players because Kawhi and James Harden are both from the LA area. So anyways, I made the rule only legends. I've given Baron Davis and Reggie Miller to the Clippers. The Grizzlies look crazy, brother. Big O, Oscar Robertson, and Penny Hardaway. It's probably going to push, well, definitely will push Ja Morant to the bench, but that looks pretty good. Atlanta gets Walt Frazier from the Knicks and Dwight Howard, born in the state of Georgia. The Miami Heat need a lot of help, and they get it with David Robinson, born close enough to Miami to count, and Mitch Richmond. The Kings don't have much. They've got former Sacramento Mayor Kevin Johnson, also OG Phil Chanier, who was kind of born around Sacramento. Let's just roll with it. I'll be honest, every team in this video is competing to try and beat the New York Knicks. They are very good already, and they had Kareem and Dr. J. What else am I supposed to say about that? The other LA team, of course, the Lakers, I gave Bill Walton and Dennis Johnson. So 4 Los Angeles legendary hoopers added. It's pretty balanced. Baron Davis, Reggie, Dennis, Bill. I hope you are okay with what I did here. To Orlando, I gave a pair of cousins, Vince Carter and Tracy McGrady, both from around Orlando in the state of Florida. The Dallas Mavericks, I gave 2 legends born in Dallas, not even surrounding areas. That would be Grant Hill and Chris Bosh. The Nuggets, Slim Pickens, I gave them Chauncey Billups, which is cool, and then an ABA star named Chuck Williams. Yeah, I don't know who he is either. The Pacers get the hick from French Lick Larry Bird. That looks really good. Also, Sean Kemp. Indiana usually simulates well. I think they might be sneaky here. The Pistons up there with the Knicks in terms of the best upgrade. 99 Magic Johnson pushes Cade to the 2. Also Chris Webber. It's a little rough going for the Rockets as 2 people from Houston, specifically Steven Jackson and Emeka Okafor, probably doesn't move the needle for them. The Thunder, I mean, they're already stupidly stacked. They had Mark Price and Blake Griffin. That's not bad. The Timberwolves, again, always simulate well. They had Kevin McHale and their second legend, it was hard to find one, Dick Garmaker. From the 1950s. That's a name. Okay. Rounding things out, we've got the Golden State Warriors, who had Gary Payton. We're going to push Steph Curry to the 2 as well. Paul Pierce. I scrolled over him like 2 times. Both of these legends from the Bay Area. Altogether, let me know what you think of your favorite team's hometown duo. If your favorite team didn't make the playoffs, well, then just take it all in. All right, we're going to have some fun, I'm sure. And let's get things started with our first play-in game. I want to say Golden State should cruise here, but Oscar is such an X factor for the Grizzlies. Oh, they go up big in the first half. And with their hometown duo, they are indeed going to flip the script. Memphis will advance to the playoffs. I mean, Paul Pierce, Gary Payton are no slouches either. Only 17 from Steph. Ja had 31 points off the bench. Wow, Memphis might be onto something. They've obviously got way too many point guards, but if they can figure it out. Now, Dallas is healthy. That's a big thing. Kyrie is there. They're going to stomp the Kings. This is going to be a blowout. I hate to say I was right because no drama, of course, but yeah, the Kings are eliminated. DeMonis had a triple-double. Grant Hill with 80. Oh man, Dallas is going to be a problem. And to think we're going to lose now, Golden State or Dallas in the final play-in game. Memphis is lucky they won there first. We've got Atlanta, Walt Frazier, Dwight Howard against T-Mac, Vince, and the Magic. And this Hawks Magic duel is our first good finish of the video. We're jumping in with almost a full 2 minutes left. Trae Young puts the Hawks up 4. I do see a pretty good rotation out here. Goga is out playing the 5 for the Magic. Don't know if I love that. They're running small. That's okay, though. Vince Carter's wide open with the 3 ball. On the other side, I do see Walt, Dwight, Trae. Yep, so the Atlanta Hawks got their best unit out there. Trae's playing the 2 and exposing old man Vince. T-Mac going back to work for Orlando. You know how T-Mac goes in these jump-in games. He's going to take every shot if he touches the rock. A little floater. He misses. Maybe he's got to let cousin Vince get some action instead. Dyson Daniels back in transition for the Hawks. Big possession here, obviously. Dyson kicks to Trae Young, who's got 2 straight buckets. Now finds Dwight underneath. Why did Dwight Howard just miss that dunk? Paulo defending him, really? Oh, and it's an auto bucket. T-Mac in trend. Wow, bad turn of events for the Hawks. That's crazy. No reason why Dwight should have missed that dunk, and it led to a wide open Tracy McGrady 3. Walt Frazier, speaking of wide open, slow as molasses jump shot, but he gets it to go. Some impressive shot making from our legends here. Dwight Howard dunking notwithstanding. Here goes T-Mac. That's going to be an easy 2 as he slices past Walt. Also grabs the 2-for-1 for his Orlando Magic. Good finish here. Does Trae get a quick shot off? Yeah, he's going for it. He's driving in at Vince, who plays great defense. Yep, Vince Carter. Old man Vince used to defend Trae in practice. Well, maybe not. He was very old when they played together. T-Mac down on the other end. You don't have to force a shot, T-Mac. You can kill clock, T-Mac. He's going to the rim. And one. Tracy McGrady is simply built different, Dyson Daniels. Unbelievable animation he got. I can't believe he converted that. I mean, I can because it's Tracy McGrady, but I did not have faith that specific animation would go down. All good, Atlanta. You just need a good look. Probably not Trae on the drive again. Like, maybe something else. Vince Carter is bigger, lankier, and has pretty good defensive ratings. Oh, yeah, this is their plan. This is their plan, and it's so terrible. Trae Young with a chance to tie. Send it to OT. Gets blocked by Vince Carter. Yep. Now with 0.2 seconds left, I am risking so much, even though they should. Oh my goodness. How did they have time? Wow, this game is so crazy. With 0.2 seconds left, the Hawks somehow got a 2-point basket. They didn't have a timeout. Gosh darn it, 2K. Good balanced performance. The Magic are off. Atlanta not done for yet. They will play the winner of, the winner of Chicago, Miami. Wow, both these teams are pretty mid on paper, but with really good hometown duos. I do think Miami should have the upper hand here, but Chicago's looking good. And it's another blowout. Are you kidding me? Okay, Dwayne, playing 40 minutes a night, 34, 10, and 10. Yup, he might just backpack them all the way. Mitch played 40 minutes. D-Rob was terrible. Fair enough, Miami, you're eliminated. Heat fans, at least y'all don't have to get swept in round 1. Now we are about to lose Golden State or Dallas, which feels crazy. Both teams are very good with very good hometown duos. Oscar and the Grizzlies really screwed things up for both these teams. Wow, and I thought I was jumping into a clutch finish, but Golden State, a quick flurry in the 4th quarter. They are now up 7. It is do or die time for the Mavs. They need a 3 on this possession. Even then, it probably won't be enough. Draymond and Gary Payton combining to reject Kyrie. Dallas keeps the Rock alive, but that defensive duo for the Warriors, that is insane. Kyrie, brother. Okay, you draw free throws, but come on, man. I feel so confident in this result. I'm jumping back into Simcast. We don't need to see the fouls and free throws. Golden State comes out on top. They're going to be undersized in the backcourt with Steph and Gary Payton, but like I said, the glove, Defensive Player of the Year award winner with Draymond back there. Jimmy probably, look at Jimmy, doesn't even have to play offensively. That's going to be a problem. As we'll flip back over to the East for our final play-in series. Now, the problem is Cleveland, yeah, they're pretty good. I kind of think they might smoke whoever comes out of this game, but we have to see. And my hope for a Dwayne Wade sanity run here, not going to come to fruition, as Atlanta with Walt and Dwight. I mean, that's a pretty good addition to a team that probably should have made the playoffs. Walt Frazier, 31 and 13. D Wade, 17 points. Yeah, that's not enough. As our playoff bracket is set, same result as in real life with Golden State and Memphis coming out of the West play-in, but obviously different seeds. Meanwhile, Atlanta and Orlando. So a little bit of difference. Now let's see if the whole bracket plays out any differently. My biggest question, can Golden State from the 8 seed compete with and beat OKC, who've got Blake Griffin coming off the bench? Man, Gary Payton playing 40 minutes a night against Shea, that could work. As right on cue, Golden State takes game 1. I'm not gonna panic if they take game 2. No, they don't. Okay, OKC takes game 2. Game 3 though goes to Golden State. What is happening in this series? Denver with Chauncey Billups, the Clippers with 2 LA hooping legends, Reggie Miller not doing enough, Jokic with the 20, 20, and 20 stat line. Wow. Okay, Chauncey playing real well for them. Fair enough. They don't even need Chuck. Well, Chuck Williams is doing his thing too. Oh, look at, sometimes I get so fixated on one series. Atlanta is about to sweep Cleveland with John Havlicek and Jerry Lucas. A 95 and a 95 overall, 96. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Wow. I mean, maybe if I gave prime LeBron and Steph to Cleveland, things would be different, but I made that rule. No current day players. All right, we're going to simulate through this Golden State game. Can they take a 3-1 series lead? They do. The Clippers stave off elimination, as do the Cavs. Unsurprisingly, Memphis runs through the Rockets. A sweep. Yeah, Houston didn't really get that much better. Steven Jackson and Okafor doing nothing for them. Meanwhile, Big O Oscar Robertson, honestly, pretty moderate numbers. We know how Big O, how good he can be. Man, I can't talk. But him and Penny adding to their already really great backcourt, it worked. Oh no, over in the East, I told you, dude, the Knicks are gonna sweep. The Knicks are gonna sweep everybody. The Detroit Pistons were really good. They added Magic Johnson, and even they could not. Kareem averaging 25 and 10. Julius Erving, a triple-double. It might be over already. But we'll root for some drama in the rest of our bracket. Of course, the Lakers are struggling with the Timberwolves. They always do. Golden State a chance to close out OKC and a couple other series. Okay, they're the only ones to finish. I can't say I'm shocked by this. I did think OKC would struggle. Shea got, wow. Shea shot 45% and 23% from deep. These are the worst numbers I've ever. That's terrible. Like, respectfully, Shea, you're usually dropping like 38 a game. I don't know if it's like a fact that the CPU was matching him up with Gary Payton, but it feels like, in my mind, that's the lore we're going with. Gary Payton averaging 18 and 9, 3.5 steals per game. Yep, Draymond just playing defense. Steph getting freed up, averaging 35. Wait a minute. If Steph averaged 30, yeah, I was going to say he must have had a 50-point game in there. Wow. Steph Curry, so freaking good. A series I've yet to mention yet. Milwaukee is up 3-2. The Pacers with Larry Bird. Okay, I'm going to simulate through this game. This would surprise me if it doesn't go 7. There you go. Right on cue, it does. The Cavs trying to come back from 3-0 down. They do not. The Hawks survive. Honestly, just shocking. Look at how good this Cavs team is. I know everybody got a legendary boost. It's the whole point of this video. But Jerry Lucas was playing well. John Havlicek played well. Man, the Hawks. Walt Frazier? Is he just carrying with Trey in the backcourt? Yeah, Walt's playing very good. Trey Young, pretty good numbers. Dwight feasting 25 points a game. All right, Dwight, I see you. Oh my gosh, bro. I didn't even notice this series. Yeah, the Lakers lost to Minnesota. Dude, what? Dick Garmaker, 84 overall. Dropped 31. I mean, Kevin McHale's not even, he's fine. Ant just goes crazy in these sims. LeBron played well. Bill Walton, I even gave them a starting center. Exactly what they need. Dennis Johnson was all right. Luka was not that good. Oh well, LA. Nothing can save the Lakers against Minnesota in any playoff simulation video. That's crazy. We've got 2 Game 7s here though. Milwaukee, and I did say their duo was mid, but at least Dame is healthy. Taking on Larry Bird, Sean Kemp, and the Pacers. Oh man, I need to get another clutch finish in here soon. It's been a minute, and it's not going to be this one. The Bucks had a chance to close out the series. They lose 2 games in a row. Larry Bird, 24 points. Didn't shoot well from the field, and wow, he shot 53% from 3 for the series, though. That's not bad. Our Eastern Conference bracket is set. No Cavs. That is the biggest shock. Oh, I didn't even register. Look at this. Boston just walking past Orlando. Even with T-Mac in the fold, his numbers were kind of moderate. Vince, I kind of thought Orlando would upset them, but I guess not meant to be. As we get to our last first round series to be decided, I thought the Clippers once again, it shows I don't know ball, I guess. I thought the Clippers would run away with this series. Denver, though, it's Jokic. What do you expect? And it's another blowout. I hate that. I hate that, man. The Clippers, I think they were down 3-2 as well. Jokic, a nice triple-double, but shot. Man, I'm seeing some players, some stars, shooting very poorly from the field. That usually doesn't happen. Kawhi Leonard, playing for his hometown team. He is not shooting poorly. 70% from 3. Okay. Look at the chaos I have created, ladies and gentlemen. In the West, the 5, 6, 7, 8 playoff seeds. That's special. That's special. Over in the East, not to be outdone, the 4 and the 8 seed advancing. Yeah, we get Boston and New York as per usual. I'm pretty sure the Knicks will sweep that series. Unless, look at Jason Tatum. You know, Bill Lambier's out there in the paint, chucking elbows, freeing space up for Tatum. 35 a game, up there with Steph and Ant. Vince Carter eliminated. You hate to see it. But let me focus on that series specifically here in round 2. I'm predicting a Knicks sweep, and of course, I do not know ball. That's crazy, Boston. Well, it's not crazy. Boston is very good. They go up 2-0. Man alive. That's a 1-1 series. Clippers, Golden State, the pace. Everyone else is up 2-0 thus far, I should say. Does Indy take a 3-0 series lead? Larry Bird, after being taken to 7. No, that's a 2-1 series. Only one 3-0 series. You've got to be kidding me. The Timberwolves, they basically just got Kevin McHale. Bruh, Minnesota. Minnesota's too good. I mean, what do you want from me? Even the great Oscar Robertson could not touch Minnesota in this video. His playoff numbers kind of mid. I mentioned that earlier by his standards. Okay, people. Kevin McHale giving you 21 and 13. Yeah, exactly what the Timberwolves needed. Another big who can play offensively, especially if the Knicks somehow lose to Boston here. I mean, we might just be living in Minnesota's world and they might be, you know, cashing checks, snapping it. What am I saying? All right, the Golden State Warriors go up 3-1. The Pacers also go up 3-1. Boston and New York, this is going to be a 3-2 series either way, and the Knicks do grab control. Golden State, do they advance? No, a 3-2 series. How about one more? Yeah, all 3-2. Let's jump in and start seeing if we get some series closed out or some comebacks. Now I'm just scared whoever wins out of either conference, they're probably just going to lose to the T-Wolves. But look at this. It wasn't a sweep. However, my prediction that the Knicks would dominate the East, yeah, including the Celtics, there you go. Dr. J, 33, 6-6. He's averaging 27 a game. He is putting up prime LeBron numbers in the playoffs. Kareem, 25 and 12. I mean, that's not bad either, Reem. New York advances off. Which series do we got first? Yeah, we've got the Clippers, Golden State. SoCal versus North Cal. NoCal? Do they say that? Or do they even... The Bay Area. Do I even know what I'm talking about here? Probably not. Wow, I thought we were finally on the verge of another clutch finish, and then the Clippers went on a late fourth quarter flurry. This game isn't over, though. I'm jumping in, minute 40 left. A 3 here from Steph and the Golden State Warriors would mean this game is still close. Steph wide open. He misses Dre on the boards, putting it up over Reggie Come on, Dre. How do you not kick that out? Do we get a dagger here from the Clippers? Baron Davis is out there. Over to James Harden. A team that already had 2 hometown players add Baron Davis, Reggie Miller. Reg is going to hit James off a screen. Steph nowhere to be found. And we've got a game 7, folks. Now, what about over in the East? We have one game 7 on tap, as mentioned. No, who is winning this series? I always forget to look. I think the Pacers are, right? I'm such an idiot. And now I see the Pacers are leading the series. I think we're going to have another game 7 here as Atlanta with a similar fourth quarter flurry. Oh, wait a minute. Larry Bird matched up against Trae Young. This should be an auto bucket. Out of the post. Of course I would jinx it. We'll see if Atlanta can hit a dagger here. I think it's too little too late for the Pacers after that miss. Trae Young going to take a double screen. He's got Dwight Howard rolling to the rim. Hits Dwight on the three-point line for some reason. Dyson Daniels trying to take a screen from Dwight Howard. He's got Larry Bird guarding him. Just get to the offensive glass here, Dwight. Just get to the glass. Never mind. The great barrier thief ends it. As very fittingly, 2 game 7s, I fear both teams from the West and the East, whoever comes out of it, they're probably going to lose in the finals, the conference finals, to Minnesota and New York respectively, but let's figure it out. Wow, on the road at the Intuit Dome, Gary Payton, Paul Pierce, a hometown duo with the Golden State Warriors, handle business. Steph had 38 and 13, Pierce 33, 11 and 8. Yep, that's working well for them. Golden State advances to face Minnesota, a little anticlimactic. Can we get a good finish here in Indiana? Home of Larry Bird and Sean Kemp? No, it's a pair of blowouts for the road teams. In both cases, the Atlanta Hawks just dominant. Are you kidding? Larry only had 17 points on 5 of 18 shooting. His percentages tanked. I actually like that. I like that not every player is dominating like usual. I just don't really get it. Oh, but speaking of domination, wow, Dwight. Oh my, okay. I might be sleeping on the Hawks. I need to see these numbers. So Dwight for the playoffs averaging 23 and 12, Trae Young 22 and 8, Walt Frazier. But in the second round, Trae, 27 a game. Their big 3 is really killing it. Will it be enough though to compete with the Knicks? I mean, I'm on record and I will back that up by saying I doubt it because the Knicks are stupidly loaded and their hometown duo of Dr. J and Kareem are playing amazingly. So yes, I do have the Knicks coming out of that series. I really want to say Golden State wins this series because, I mean, I predicted they would be good a while ago, but Minnesota is just built different. Kevin McHale's playing well, so I think it'll be T-Wolves Knicks in the finals. And through a game, I look like I know ball, okay? But, you know, lots of time. Golden State on the road, you just got to get one. You just got to get one. Neither road team does. Can either team prevent going down 3-0? The Hawks do. The Timberwolves are about to sweep. I fear they do, bruh. It seriously doesn't make sense. I mean, Anthony Edwards is so effing good in these simulations, but I really get like Dick Garmaker is, he's an 84 overall. He does have 15 badges, which is kind of a lot. But considering I gave other teams like Golden State, I gave them Gary Payton, a 94 overall with 19 badges. Paul Pierce only has 9 badges, but he's a 94. Do you see what I'm saying? I didn't give Minnesota that much of an upgrade, but it doesn't matter. They're killing it. I did call it. They always simulate well, so that's not surprising to see. As the Knicks go up 3-2, I've been sleeping on Atlanta. Good job. They took 2 games off the Knicks, but it might be over here. here. The Knicks, oh yeah, they're so good. Atlanta was fighting, but a bad first half set them way back. They lose by 15. Trae Young 35-10. He had a pretty good playoff run. Looks like he slowed down a bit in this series. I mean, 2 point guards is tough to deal with. Dwight had really good numbers. Kareem, dog. I mean, come on. West Finals MVP Kevin McHale. So doesn't even matter who the second player was that I gave Minnesota. Kevin McHale's backpacking. Jalen Brunson wins East Finals MVP. Very interesting. As the Knicks and Timberwolves are off to the NBA Finals, I mean, Jalen Brunson always simulates well, but are his numbers really better than? I guess so. I guess this was a Brunson series. Dr. J and Kareem, you know, giving you a good 23 points a game. Oh, Dr. J had an amazing series in round 2. In round 1, I mean, it was Kareem. Yeah, the Knicks, they're a unit, brother. And after all that shenanigans, I do feel, man, like Knicks, Timberwolves, if you simulate the actual playoff bracket, I don't know, maybe like 6 out of 10 times, you'll see New York, Minnesota. For the Knicks, it makes sense. I've said it a bunch of times with Kareem and Dr. J. I expected them to be here, but the Timberwolves, there's just no stopping that train, man. In real life for the Lakers, by the way, they can't stop it either, or here in 2K, but yeah, I don't know. I think I'm picking the Knicks though. They should win. All right, I'm just gonna say it. The Knicks should win this series, but also it should probably go 6 or 7 games. Minnesota takes game 1. Come on, man. What? They are really built that different. 99 Kareem, 97 Dr. J. Are they really gonna go out sad? Bro, this dude Dick Garmaker, 17-5. Nah, it's not like he's tearing it up. Bruh. I gave Minnesota a dude from the 1950s. No. Yeah, he came from the 1950s. What? Was color television even a thing then? It was not. It was this dude from the black and white era. The Minnesota Timberwolves have won the championship. Well, I mean, what can you do? Ant gave you 32 and 6 per game, 2 steals per game, shot 60%. Yeah, Anthony Edwards field goal percentage. It was just fine. The man is amazing. I wish it didn't have to be this way. You know what I mean? I wish we got something a little more intriguing. The Timberwolves, did they sweep? No, the Lakers were the only team to take any games off the Timberwolves. Shout out to Los Angeles. Maybe that'll happen in real life. Anthony Edwards looks real good. Let me know what you thought of this video. I still had fun recording it, even though, yes, it was a bit anticlimactic, but drop a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new.